Yeah. All right, well, I'm officially back. I know I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, I guess you could say, as of recently. It's been maybe about a month since I dropped my last video, and honestly, it has sucked not posting content for you guys. Obviously, it doesn't help the channel, but for me personally, I really do enjoy making content, making videos, talking about fashion, sneakers, whatever really comes to heart. But unfortunately, this last month has been quite difficult, and that's for a multitude of reasons, honestly. Starting with, well, first of all, I had to get 2 wisdom teeth out, which is never really very enjoyable for anyone. It was quite painful, quite expensive as well. It did definitely give my bank account quite a hit, which I was really financially not ready for. And then the worst financial hit is I actually left my job a week and a half ago, roughly. And that is for a multitude of reasons, but at the end of the day, I wasn't really happy there. And I think, as much as I would love to say, I just sort of left my job for YouTube, and that is ultimately the goal. At the end of the day, that was not the case, and maybe I can touch on that in a future video. But this is just to say I'm back. I'm going to be making more content for you guys, and honestly, I am going to sort of switch up the content, have a little bit more of a vlog style, instead of just focusing on one product at a time. Just sort of have a video where I can just show off a bunch of items, talk to you guys, give a little bit more of me in the videos. And well, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this new content. So with that being said, I actually got a package from Off-White, though I think I might head inside because it's honestly so hot out here in Australia at the moment, and I'm starting to sweat, and I don't think that's really great for you guys to see. So let's jump inside, check out this package. Okay, we are officially back inside, and I don't know if you guys can really tell in camera. Honestly, I hope you can't, but I am sweating. The other day it was around 42 degrees outside, and of course me and my friends decided to go to the beach because it's a sunny day, you want to have a good swim. I think that was a horrible decision, honestly, because it was so extremely hot you could barely walk on the sand. Anyways, I'm just going on to a rant right now because I am steaming hot, but I'm also very excited because we got a package from Off-White. Now, they released another pair of the Off-White Nike Air Force Highs or Mids. I'm not actually too sure on that. All right, let me just get this out here. Okay, so then we've got the box. Now, I'm super excited to see this. This is the Grim Reaper pair, but I'm ready. Yeah. These are nice. These are nice. They're different. They're different. This is not an everyday pair, and I just think it's so different. Like the Grim Reaper design and print all over, and oddly, I really love the hit of that sort of like neon volt green on the laces. Super sick. I really love the black swoosh on this pair as well. I just think overall he killed this pair. Now, I don't know if this is something that he did before he obviously unfortunately passed away. If it was in the pipeline, I know it was sort of leaked here and there, and that the rumor was that this pair was never going to release. However, obviously I have it in my hands, it has released, and I'm pretty sure it's just sitting everywhere it has released. Obviously it's just such a crazy design, but man, I really like these. I will throw them on feet, sort of just give you an on-foot look if you guys are curious about picking up a pair for yourself. I think personally, super nice. I love that the zip tie there is white, that sort of white gray. Really nice. I think honestly it would have hit a lot harder had the sole been white, and I think that's the same case for every sort of Air Force here. And obviously if they had removed this sort of like chunky sole here, which I talked about in the previous video I did on these, I just think the chunky sole, if they had gotten rid of all these spikes, it would be a hit. If you guys are interested in sort of a review and sizing guide, all that mix and match, check out the previous review I did on the other pair of this, the graffiti pair. It is pretty much the exact same, but I will show you on feet nonetheless. And something I'm just quickly noticing that I really do like is that normally they have the sort of Helvetica Off-White font that they use on the side there, but you have got this sort of like cursive font there. I don't know if you can really see it. Just super interesting, very unique pair. Something to sort of just add into the rotation when you're feeling a bit dangerous, a little bit risky out there. Obviously this is not going to be an everyday pair for me. This is going to be a once in a blue moon, but something I really like nonetheless. And honestly, as a big fan of Virgil, I just love picking up any products that sort of resemble his creative process or his ideas. But yeah, super sick pair nonetheless. There's a cat outside my window. Pretty sure he's hunting a bird. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. That's probably because I'm honestly just looking out my window right now, and I have a notification that DHL is dropping off the new Fear of God Adidas package that I picked up. I did pick up one of the basketball shoes, and I've been super excited about picking it up. I'm a little bit concerned about sizing because a lot of people are saying go half size up, go a full size up. I managed to go a half size up just to like as a precaution, I guess. But now I'm sort of worried because I am very wide footed that perhaps I needed to go a full size up. Regardless, I'm just super excited. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like this where you get the notification that, hey, a package is going to be delivered today, and it's currently what, 11 a.m. I've been up since 8, and honestly went to the gym, came back, was here around 9 o'clock, and for the last 2 hours, like every time I hear a door close, a car go by, I'm looking out the window thinking it's DHL, which is horrible because DHL could take all day. They could be here in 5 minutes. They could be here in 5 hours. And let me know in the comments down below, guys, are you like this? Like if you're getting a package delivered, are you just waiting all day? Like I'm anxious. Like I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to get this package in. And I know it could be any time, but I'm really just honestly waiting. I'm very excited. That's what it is. I'm excited. If it was a package I wasn't excited about, I probably wouldn't be looking out the window every second. On the bright side, this is great lighting for me, so I'll take it. In the meanwhile, I probably should show you around the room right now because we're having a sort of like a moment. As I mentioned, I left my job, which means I have been sort of selling a lot of stuff just to sort of keep me afloat at the moment. It's a bit of a difficult time, obviously, and I've just sort of decluttered. Do you ever feel like you're so cluttered in your room? I don't know what it is, but sometimes I just feel like I just look at stuff and I'm like, okay, it's time to just get rid of everything. And that's a moment I had the other day. So let me show you around the room, and I don't know, I feel like I've gone too minimal. I'm gonna have to add some stuff. We'll see. Yeah, well, I definitely have to add some stuff. I'm pretty sure that's my man, Mr. DHL. The Fear of Gods are in, boys. Alright, let's go check these bad boys out. There it is. Alright. Alright, this is the moment. It came right as I shut off the camera. I quickly ran, got a drink, and then when I came back, I saw him. I saw him parked at the front. I knew it was time. It was time. So without further ado, I'm not wasting any time. We don't need an explanation for this. We know what this is. This is the Fear of God basketball shoes. Let's go. Okay. Bit of wrapping paper. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. It's a big box. Oh, it's a really big box. Jeez. Okay. So we just got, there we go, athletics basketball. Man, huge box. Might have to move back here so you get a bit more of a view there. Okay. Very nice. I love that. It's sort of like a gift wrap. Definitely sort of elevates the whole experience here. Okay, now got this like plastic wrap over it. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but the older I've got, the more I appreciate like a box. It's really weird. Like I really love the whole experience, I think that is. And wow, that is nice. This is like rubberized and raised. Oh, that feels like metal. That is super sick. I don't know if you can tell. That is really nice. And you have got the Adidas Fear of God there, so subtly, very minimal. I'm glad the box wasn't damaged in travel because I think I might display this box. I really love the look of it. Okay. Oh, here it is. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting. Oh, okay. Might have to wait a little bit longer. They're in these sort of like silver plastic sleeves. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. That That is beautiful right there. That's what we want to see. Now that is freaking epic. That looks so nice. Man, the quality on this feels good. Like, obviously this was not a cheap sneaker whatsoever. It cost me like 440 Australian, which obviously it's a lot. It's a lot for a sneaker. But man, it feels very premium. And the sole, I love this sole. Damn, man, this is sick. This is super sick. Well, I'm not gonna waste any time, guys. I'm going to get these on feet. I'll rendezvous back with you in a few minutes, just give you my first impressions. But man, off the bat, these look incredible. All right, I've had a chance to try it on, wear around a little bit, get my first impressions out the bat. Man, I really love this pair. It does not disappoint. I know a lot of people are a little bit skeptical, especially with the price point being a little bit more elevated. But after all, it is a Fear of God collaboration. You would expect a bit of a price jump, and honestly, I think 440 Australian was not a bad price for this sneaker whatsoever. A few details that I love off the bat is actually the minimal branding, and you're actually only getting 2 brand name points for the Fear of God collaboration, and that is right back on the heel tab there. You have got that Fear of God, which is sort of embossed into it in like a little metal patch. It's very nice. It feels very premium. And then you're actually getting in the insole, which you can't really see there, but it does say Adidas Fear of God on the insole. And I love that. I don't want a lot of branding. I think Fear of God in general is about, you know, not having like brand names all over it. And it's the minimal details that really make silhouettes of Fear of God. And I feel like that's no different with this pair of sneakers right here. Man, love the design of this. Of course, this is also the fearofgod.com exclusive colorway, which has that sort of oatmeal tab right there towards the toe box. Personally, I'm still unsure if I made the right decision because I really loved that all black upper version. I think that's really nice. It might be even a little bit more wearable than this pair, but man, really love this pair. In terms of the sizing, as I mentioned, that was probably my biggest concern, and it's really odd. So I am wide footed, but it felt fine at like towards the toe box, I guess you could say, but on the sides it just feels a little bit more stiff. I think it comes down to whatever this rubber coating is here. It's very stiff. I don't know if it's sort of going to give with time. I am going to wear this all day tomorrow to sort of give you guys a proper review. 24 hours in the Fear of God Adidas basketball sneakers. But in terms of first impressions, I think half size is perfect. Go up a half size. I don't recommend needing to go a full size up, especially considering I'm wide footed, and personally half size up was fine for me. But comfort, definitely a comfortable silhouette. Maybe a little bit more comfortable than a Jordan 1. I wouldn't say it's going to be like an Adidas boost. I know there is a layer of boost in this sole, but it's not really something you're going to feel too much. Honestly, I wouldn't be picking up these sneakers for comfort. After all, I feel like they're just more of an aesthetic design shoe. But I will say, you feel locked in this pair, and I honestly love that. You do have 2 layers of points where you can sort of just tighten the shoe, which is really interesting. Of course, you've got your first sort of lace there, which has that lace lock, very similar to the Fear of God ones from Nike. But you've also got this little cord here, which I believe actually tightens the neoprene a bit. It is quite stretchy up here to get your foot in. Like, I had no problem really getting my foot in, but I think that just sort of gives you another point to lock in, I guess you could say. Other than that, quality on this, immaculate, definitely worth the price point. I don't know what it's going to go for resale wise on the market, because at first it was sitting all over Fear of God, the website. I feel like they had a lot of stock. Like, I feel like they had a lot more stock than a lot of people would have initially thought, which is probably why it didn't sell out. And then everyone sort of panicked because they're like, oh, well, full size one's available. Do I buy it? And then there's no returns. And then I'm just stuck with this sneaker that has no resale value. However, I checked this morning, sizes are selling out. There was only like a 9, 10, 11, and like an 8.5 left. So if you are any of those sizes, pick up this pair now before it does sell out. But man, first impressions, I love this pair. Super happy I picked it up. I feel like it's a silhouette where you only need maybe 1 or 2 colorways. I feel like this in an oatmeal or a white colorway, and I'll be set. Personally, first impressions at least, I love it. Stick around. I'm going to do a video 24 hours in the Fear of God basketball sneakers, because I think that's the best way to sort of give you my genuine impressions. I've only worn it for like 30 minutes. I can't really give you a definitive review, But first impressions wise, I really do love the silhouette. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this new type of content. I know it's really different for me, and with that, it's going to be a little bit of growing pain because I don't know what I'm really doing in terms of how I'm filming, transitions, keeping you guys entertained. That is the main thing. So if you have any feedback from this video, feel free to drop it down below. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.